Okay everyone, here's a quick video about actually eCamm Live. So that is the software that we use for our live streaming. So first of all, if you've turned the system on correctly, which first you want to turn on your cameras, the power strip there if you will, to turn on the switcher. This is made by a company called Blackmagic or the eCamm. So first of all, a good first step is to click your video input here in ProPresenter, and now it's selected. So now when I go over to eCamm Live and I select our worship service by clicking the actual play area, now we have our cameras. And I'm going to actually hit this button up here to get that video going. And now when I hit camera 2, it'll show camera 2. And I'm going to select something here in ProPresenter 7. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm on 2, but yet it's showing me the slides, and that's what I was kind of hoping would happen. Apple senses your inputs, and if it's on the wrong input, you simply go to the secondary now. So now when I do camera 1, it does 1, camera 2, and now when I hit 3, it shows me the computer. If for some reason your computer image is showing there, most likely you turned things on in the wrong order, and the best thing to do would just be to restart the Mac, which of course is up here under the Apple icon, and then just restart. But this is now operating correctly, and we're on the correct display. It's always going to be between the secondary and the tertiary, of course never the primary. And today, just because of how Mac and I'm going to hit camera 1, chose to do it, it's bringing up the secondary display. Now, notice if on my mouse I slide up and down, it's zooming in on that camera. I don't want it to do that. So I go up here, first of all I zoom all the way out, and I hover over that and then click the lock, and now it's locked. So now watch, a little message will appear. When I try to zoom in, it'll show that it's locked. Now because it's locked, I can't switch to the tertiary or the third display, so I have to unlock it. I could do it there or up there, and now I can switch. But that's a good way to keep yourself from accidentally zooming in. Just for review while I'm here, before you start the live stream, start your video here. The video cuts the audio from the room, and we'll just play the movie audio. When the worship service is ready, you'll click that. Of course, your 5 minutes of prayer, that's a video, same thing. It cuts the audio from the room and only plays the movie audio. And then when the service is done, click your service closer and then watch your eCamm Live here to close this. Now, since we're going through this, let's load up the next live stream. So I click New, and it brings up our dialog window and these boxes that we want to fill in. So come down here to Safari. And I have Safari set up with some of our windows that we like to use a lot. We'll click YouTube, and it's going to go right to our page. Just select the previous week's thing. You can pause this if you like or not. Basically, you just want to copy this over. And the quick command is Command C. Copy, just like a Windows device. Make sure I'm highlighted there. I'll hit paste, and then I'll just change that. 14th. Double check all my spelling there. Looks good. Now I'm in the description. So I go back here to Safari. I've already clicked my window. Click More. And then I just click and drag and copy. Now don't copy this top line. We don't want that in there. All right, hit Command C. Come back here. Command V for paste. Everything should be set. Make sure we have this on public. We definitely want it public, as opposed to sometimes we do a memorial service and we do unlisted. Make sure that's public. We don't want go live now. We want the schedule the start time. I'm trying to go too fast. You can click your calendar here, and that's a nice easy way to get to the correct date. And then we always start 10 minutes prior so that people have a chance to log in. And if for something, and of course this is AM on Sunday, so we just hit the letter A and it switches it to AM. Now, we want to load up our thumbnail, and hopefully with each sermon series, let's review something for a second. You wouldn't need to do this, so this is a little bit of extra. So I hit my Finder window, and what I'm going to show you is what I've been doing is in the documents, in the sermon, and then in the sermon series, I have created the thumb, YouTube thumb, and when I select it, so there's the graphic that we want, and it's kind of a smaller size, and that's something that's preloaded that whoever is creating this doesn't need to do that. That would be a creative arts person. So now I just click here in the add image, and it brings up a Finder window, and because we've already been to this path, it's already here, we slide down, we select the thumb, we hit open, and it's going to load it. And then when we're ready to, we hit schedule. It'll do this for a few seconds, and I'll kind of let it slide here and maybe talk, but eventually it'll just pop up and show that. Now while that's loading, and once that, oh yeah, see, I just zoomed in by accident because it's not currently locked. Okay, so there it popped up and it's ready. You can just click out, and now it's ready. And you've got a list of upcoming, in case you have a couple different things upcoming, like for example, we've done a memorial service before. I'm going to close this while I am talking about this. And what was I going to talk about? Oh, if you ever realize that you make a mistake and you need to edit what you just did, probably the best way to do it, let me do this. Actually, you can click the edit there, the little pencil icon there, and then just change it. That's the quick and easy way. If for something you need to, for some reason you want to go to the more detailed way, so we're in YouTube and we're in our church's account of the live stream. Click, I had to double click. You go to YouTube Studio. It brings this up. You go to content. Now you need to click live because this is going to be a live stream. And there you can click it. You can do a fast edit there, or you can click here as well and then change details. So I've done that and gone in and changed details here before. Now don't forget, where is it? I think it's down at the bottom. If I scroll down. Well, I think if I change something, it would say save. Yeah, there it is. That would be, I think, in blue. You'd click save. So that's another way to change that as well. I hit studio there, it's going back to the dashboard. If I click up here in the bar, it brings me up and I can click YouTube and just kind of get out of that. But that is how you deal with eCamm Live. Thanks so much.